In this video, I'm unveiling a very large addition to Project Headcanon, so large in fact that I'm giving it its own name. So without any further ado, welcome to Project SkyRiver.
There's so many. Do they all have a system of planets?
Most of them.
Has anyone been to them all?
Not likely.
I want to be the first one to see them all.
This is meant to be the complete and canonical map of the Star Wars galaxy as it appears in Project Headcanon. There are two components to this. First is the map itself, which is made using a JavaScript library called Leaflet. You may be familiar with a website called swgalaxymap.com, which is made and maintained by a guy called Henry Bernberg. This map is heavily inspired by his, and I dare say this whole project wouldn't even be possible without it. That said, my project is meant for a very specific use case, and it works a bit differently. The second component of Project SkyRiver is a virtual model of the galaxy that's used to generate this map. The model includes data on regions, sectors, star systems, stars, planets, moons, asteroids and asteroid belts, and hyperlanes, and it links all of those objects together as appropriate. So, for example, each system object has a list of planet objects that orbit it, and each planet object has a reference to the system object that it's in. This schema has two main advantages. First, it lets me not have to mark every planet and moon in the galaxy, just every system. Second, it makes it really easy to add all of this info to the detail panel when you click on a system, and it'll be even more useful when I add a search feature. The main disadvantage is that the script has to generate that virtual galaxy every time the map loads, meaning it takes a moment for the markers to appear after refreshing the page. For my purposes though, it's well worth it. The background image of this map is an ultra-high-resolution photo of the Pinwheel Galaxy taken by the Hubble Space Telescope. Maybe at some point I can commission an ultra-high-resolution image of the Star Wars galaxy, with all the arms, clusters, and nebulae in the right places. But for now, I think this one looks decent underneath all of those markers. And look right here, it almost matches up exactly with the Hapes cluster. That's pretty cool. This map is hosted on the same web server as Project Headcanon, and you can view it by going to the link in the description. In the future, I'm going to see if I can embed this map into a MediaWiki mapping extension, like Cartographer, so you can see a map view of every system and planet that has an article on the wiki. Before that though, I'm going to finish my work on the map and model themselves. There's quite a bit left to do. First of all, though the map includes pretty much every star system whose coordinates I could confirm, I have yet to add most of the other objects to the model. Second, only about half the star systems in my database even have confirmed coordinates. The rest aren't displayed on the map, since I don't know exactly where to put them. Third, I'm looking to add text near the system markers, maybe depending on zoom level, to make the more important systems easier to find at a glance. And finally, I'd of course like to add some kind of search feature to take advantage of the data model's interconnectedness, perhaps with a tree map of some sort. I've been working on this project in some form or another for a very long time. In fact, I first had the idea for Project Headcanon while working on a much earlier version of Project SkyRiver. That said, this will not take priority over my work on Project Headcanon. Right now, it's just something I can chip away at when I have some spare time. I won't devote much channel time to it unless there's a major update to announce. I'll put a version on GitHub in case anyone wants to see under the hood, and of course you can always find the latest version deployed at the link in the description. So, until next time, may the Force be with you.